Come and sit down and shut the door. The boy has lost his mind. Drake has lost his mind and he wants war. Baby, Drake is the real life version of Icarus, and we don't even need any metaphors or symbolism. What am I talking about? Drake is responding from Kendrick Lamar breaking Super Bowl halftime records. You thought the show was mid? Don't nobody care. To the people that were like, it was boring, baby, you don't know what a call to revolution looks like. Rise up, my people, arise. You don't know what a call to action looked like, or I guess he wasn't talking to you, right? Drake's already in his feelings. So how does he respond? Does he get his weight up and put out a hit? Nah, I don't think he knows how to. Does he literally go check on Adonis and the other alleged kids? Probably not. Adonis probably still sitting there like, Papa, what are you? I'm sorry, Adonis is French. Baba, but I do, right? He could be doing that. If you think Drake is like, you know what? I'm going to change my ways and stop creepy friendships with 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. He ain't doing that. He has lost his mind and he is going to war with Lucian Grange by literally posting pictures of Lucian Grange's daughter-in-law, Sophia Richie. Many people are saying that Drake and Sophia Richie had a little dalliance. Maybe. Drake spreads by like mustard. He literally covered all of the West Coast, East Coast, Houston, and anyone he could. There's a reason that man got, according to Kendrick, and Pusha T, a bunch of illegitimate children. I'm just saying there might be a reason that don't happen by accident, right? But he literally is posting pictures of Lucian Grange's daughter-in-law, trying to imply that there was something between them. He also posted a response to Serena Williams. But the most lamest thing he ever did, the most lame thing that Drake ever did was, sorry about that, the most lame thing that Drake ever did, we're going to get there, was literally paying for a post in Page 6 to let us know that he changed a lyric in one of his shows in Australia. Now, I know what you're saying, Tisa. Maybe you're the one that's glazing Drake, because how would you know he did that? Because Page 6 posted about it. And why did Page 6 post about it? Because Drake's publicist wanted them to post about it. Again, he basically did the equivalent of a paid advertisement to show us that he is unbothered, even though he is the very definition of bothered. Let's get into, where do you want to start? The Sophia Richie stuff? Because, UMG and Lucian Grange is going to bury you. And I hate Drake for the fact that I am defending a corrupt record industry. We all know Lucian Grange is responsible, and his son, for Tekashi 6ix9ine. They're responsible for Sexy Red, which, no lie, she got some bops. Take that out, right? They are responsible for so many things and the current direction and state of hip hop. The very people that Kendrick said it's time for the party to die. Interestingly enough, okay, they said Drake changed Knife Talk lyric at Australian concert after Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl. Baby, Kendrick Lamar shut Super Bowl down. You really think we care what you doing in the land, the land down under? Good day, mate. Evening, governor. Anyway, right? They said Drake is still breathing. And the footage from the show, Drake rap, Beef is Live. Spoiler alert, I never died. Drake, at this point, has Drake ever heard the term that death would be a blessing? Have you ever heard that term? Not a real death, but a metaphorical death would be a blessing, because it would give you time to become reborn instead of doubling down on the same craziness, which is why nobody likes you in the first place. Listen. Anyway, Drake said he did stuff. Nobody cares. He is trying to change the subject desperately off of Kendrick Lamar's They Not Like Us. People are saying that Drake wants to sue Kendrick Lamar, but that's going to be difficult because Kendrick can countersue for implying his child is not his and that he on Whitney, which we all know is not true. But let's get into the Sophia Richie stuff, because Drake will never learn his lesson. Busby on Twitter said, Aubrey out here posting pictures of Lucian's daughter-in-law. That boy really playing with fire. God bless. Again, one thing I said, Drake shares a photo of Lucian Grange's daughter-in-law, Sophia Richie Grange, to his second Instagram account. It's his burner account. She's also the only person the account follows. The name of the account is Plot Twist. It's literally written like that. Again, look at this. Plot twist. Even Drake's burner account's so corny. Drake, oh my God. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he did something with Sophia Richie, because at the end of the day, she dated Scott Disick. Like, who cares? Like, all right. First of all, that's creepy for you, Drake, because she was 19 dating Scott Disick. So, and she dated Scott for a while. And she was pretty faithful to Scott. So when did you date Sophia Richie? Was there 18 candles on her cake? Metaphorically and literally? Was there 18 candles, or are you exposing yourself as another weirdo creep? Because the age that she would have been available to you, the math's not mathing. So, what? Certified lover boy, certified, yeah, right? On top of that, okay? On the other hand, and we need to realize that, right? Drake always does this. Every time he has beef with someone, he goes after their girl or their wife. He somehow goes out of their way. Think about Tia Kemp with Rick Ross, and we got love for Tia Kemp, but ew, Drake, right? Think about Tia Kemp. Everybody that Drake has issues with, Kim Kardashian, he tries to go after the girl or thing. To me, that shows closeted behavior, because that's how you think you go and like destroy a man, by going after his girl, which lets you know to any of Drake's foes, you better find Sophie. I know you can't recognize her because Drake had her whole face changed so she didn't look like she originally did when Drake accidentally got a wannabe aspiring P-star pregnant who was trying to trap a bunch of industry guys, and Drake's the one that got trapped, idiot, right? I know Sophie's Choice, or whatever her name is, you can't recognize Drake's baby's mom, Sophie, but if any of Drake's enemies, go after Sophie. If any of Drake's enemies want to get under his skin, use his own medicine. Go after the women that he's into. The only thing is, don't do that, because y'all might catch cases, because it is illegal to loiter outside of school zones. I'm just saying, right? Anyway, right? Allegedly, I don't know what Drake does. I'm not saying that Drake is a certified PDF file. I am saying that if we find out that it's confirmed that he is a certified PDF file, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Also, I do know that when Kendrick looked at the camera and said, "Say, Drake, I hear you like him young," to me, that confirmed that this ain't no hearsay. Unlike Drake that went off a hearsay, this is no hearsay. Which, by the way, how is Drake suing Kendrick for disparagement when Drake and academics went off of a whole tangent about how they planted that information for him and they wanted him to call him a PDF file? What happened? But all jokes aside, getting back to this, Drake, if you want to get, Drake is going after the girls, guys, and it's so misogynistic and so lame and still like, Drake, stop it. But here's the thing. Does Drake, even if Drake didn't bag Sophia Richie in the past, and even if he wasn't trying to just get on her, and let's just say he seriously is like, yo, I'm gonna take your girl. You doing all this, let me take your girl. Do you really think you can pull Sophia Richie in your loser era? Sophia Richie is a very wealthy woman, married to one of the most powerful men in the industry. She is a literal billionaire's wife, and he got power, and he works in the record industry. So he knows everybody. They can get into every cool party. Why in your loser era, when anyone with sense should be ashamed to walk down the street with you, why would they check notes, throw it all away from you? Drake, do you really honestly think that you have a chance with Sophia Richie? Do you? Because you don't. Speaking of you don't, he's also out here harassing Serena Williams in response to Serena Williams crip walking, which I think, yes, it was to be petty, but it was also to make a cultural statement about the way Serena Williams was treated on the tennis court, being unambiguously black and proudly unambiguously black, and repping her culture. It was more a play on that. I know Stephen Smith's dumbass came, shout out to Stephen Smith, right? Respectfully, dumbass came and said, if that was my wife, I wouldn't. Shut up. If that was, you are not married to a legend. You are not married to one of the best, biggest female athletes of our generation. You are not married to an icon. You are not married to a legend. So you wouldn't know what you were going to do because Serena Williams would never be your wife. So until you are met, anyway, right? Anyway, what did he do? His response to Serena Williams' Super Bowl cameo sharing an old photo of her former agent via Finsta profile. Is that supposed to, what was this supposed to do? What was that supposed to do? Let Serena know that I was smashing your agent? Drake, we already know you will stick your stuff in a rusty can if you could. That ain't saying nothing. Okay, you spread like mustard. You the town bicycle. Congratulations. Did you think you had power in the town bicycle? The town bicycle? That's all I want to know. Look at this. This is what you're trying to let her know? You were sleeping with her old agent or whatever? Nobody cares, Drake. Nobody cares. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. We're going to do a deep dive about this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.